I love this. You're stagnant, you're not growing, you feel lost, you're compromising too much. Trust your gut. Honey, it's a major red flag. A partner who inspires you. Know what you want. Hello, I'm Mackie of My Transgender Date, the #1 dating platform for trans women. Okay, so this video is for everyone, both men and trans women. You deserve the best in love, and that means you deserve the best partner for you. So today, we will be talking about how to avoid settling for less when you're searching for your ideal partner. But before we dive in, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out on more tips about love, dating, and relationships with Mackie. Why this topic matters. I mean, settling for less often happens without us realizing it. You might think that this is fine, but deep down, you know something is missing. Okay, so let me be clear. I'm not saying you are settling for less, but I want to help you identify the signs so you can avoid compromising your happiness. Before we jump into the signs, here's an important step. Know what you want. I know that I have mentioned this in many of my videos because honestly, it's just essential and it's very basic. If you don't know what you're looking for, you won't recognize when something doesn't align with your goals and values. Signs you're settling for less. Now let's dive into the sign. You're compromising too much. Compromise is part of every relationship, but there's a fine line between healthy compromise and sacrificing your values or happiness. Try to ask yourself, are you doing things you genuinely don't want to do just to keep the relationship going? Ask yourself. Ask yourself, do you feel forced to give up something important to you? Here's a tip. Healthy compromise feels natural and mutual. Both partners should meet halfway, not one person doing all the bending. You're becoming overly attached. When you start feeling overly dependent on someone's attention and time, it might be a sign that you're ignoring red flags or settling out of fear of being alone. So, what this looks like, you're constantly needing reassurance, feeling anxious when your partner isn't immediately available. Here's a tip. A healthy relationship allows space for individuality. Maintain your independence. You feel uneasy. If you frequently feel discomfort, anxiety, or dissatisfaction in your relationship, honey, it's a major red flag. Settling for less often comes with a lingering sense of unease because your emotional needs are not being met. Here's a tip. Trust your gut. Always trust your gut. If something feels wrong, take time to reflect on whether the relationship aligns with your values and goals. You're overthinking everything. Overthinking can stem from a lack of trust, compatibility, or clarity in the relationship. If you're constantly analyzing your partner's behavior or questioning your worth, it might be because you're settling. Tip. Communication is key. You have to talk openly with your partner about your concerns and pay attention to how they respond. Now, a good partner will validate your feelings and work with you to build trust. Work with you so that this relationship or the relationship that you have will work. You feel helpless or trapped. If you feel like you can't leave the relationship even though you're unhappy, honey, you're settling. This could be due to fear of being alone, societal pressure, or believing you can't do better. Here's a tip. Always remind yourself that you deserve a partner who values and uplifts you, a partner who inspires you, a partner who helps you grow. It's better to be single and happy than in a relationship where you're unfulfilled, you're stagnant, you're not growing, you feel lost. Here's an additional tip to avoid settling for less. I love this. Build self-worth. When you value yourself, you're less likely to accept less than you deserve. For example, you invest in self-care, pursue your passions, and surround yourself with supportive people. Set clear boundaries. Know your deal breakers and communicate them early in the relationship. This ensures both you and your partner are on the same page. Take your time. I always tell people to take your time. Don't rush into a relationship out of fear or maybe out of loneliness. It's okay to wait for the right person who truly aligns with your values. And in the process of waiting, maybe you can grow yourself, you can discover yourself, you can be the best version of yourself until the right person comes in. Look for reciprocity. A good relationship is a two-way street. Make sure your partner is putting in the same level of effort as you are. Trust in the process. I always remind myself to trust in the process. A lot of us just keeps on doubting. But love isn't about settling for what is available. It's about finding someone who complements your life and helps you grow. Be patient. Your person is out there. You deserve love that makes you feel valued, respected, and fulfilled. Never settle for less than you deserve because the right person will see your worth and match your energy. If you've experienced settling in the past or have additional tips to ensure that you're not settling, share them in the comments below. I would love to read them, and I'm pretty sure that our audience and our friends who are watching can also learn a thing or two. Let's help each other create healthier, happier relationships. So I'm looking forward for your tips. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and share it with your friends and families, because you know your support for our channel helps amplify trans voices and stories. So until next time, but don't forget, love knows no gender. See you in the next video.